Okay, here's my little tutorial of how to basically use 3DS. First, you get 3DS. I've got 3DS 7, and thing you should know. Okay, first let's. This is the way I use it. The window here, maybe yours will say perspective. Click in there, and over here, do this, and you have a much bigger area to work with. And we're going to create a box first so we can see what's going on. Okay, click on that. Click drag, let go, drag, and you see it looks kind of funky because we're not looking at the perspective view. I'm going to hit P and it gives me a perspective view. We want to look around this box a little bit. The center button on your mouse is your friend. Okay, you have to have a scroll. You scroll in and out and it zooms in and out on this thing. Okay, you click the center button and you can drag around. That's not actually moving the thing, that's changing your view of it. Okay, if you wanted to actually move the thing, we'd do something different. Okay, click your center button, hold down the Alt key, and now drag. And you see you're rotating. You're rotating around the spot that you're zoomed in on. Okay, we have the box selected. Hit Z, and it zooms in as much as possible so that you can, and centers it on your view. So now hold the center mouse button and the Alt key, and we're rotating right around the center of what we have selected. Okay, you can see it. The G key turns the grid on and off. Just, I don't like seeing the grid. Anyway, that's how you kind of look around this thing. I can put that sucker way over there, zoom out. And remember, I didn't actually move it, I just changed my view of it. So, anyway, I'm going to delete that. That's a little bit of how to get around in here. Okay, so what are we going to do? I'm going to show you some plane mapping. You might do this to make some ground or something, I don't know. Click that. Click in here, drag, and you see a whole bunch of boxes. I only want to make one, so go to the length, bring it down to 1. Go to the width, bring it down to 1. And I'm going to convert this. You right click on it, go down to convert to editable poly is what I use. Okay, if I want I can change the color of this. Doesn't really matter. We have vertex editing mode and polygon editing mode and edge editing mode are the ones I use most often. Anyway, go to vertex. I'm going to click on one of the vertexes and hit backspace. Boom, now we have a triangle. It's usually best to work with triangles. Anyway, I want to take the edge selection tool, select an edge on here, and now make sure I have the select and move thing. Okay. Now I'm going to hold shift and drag it along the x-axis to about right there. Go back to vertex, click that one, backspace. Now, of course that's not a perfect square or whatever, it doesn't really matter. I mean, if I wanted to. Okay, now I'm going to click T to get the top view. Also going to click G because I don't want to see the grid. I'm going to click F3 so I can get that done. Now if I did want these to be lined up with each other, I'm going to select both of those guys and come over here and click. Okay, this direction is the x-axis, so I'm going to click next to make planar X. Oh, okay, lined them up. Nice. Sometimes what I'll do is this. I'll just do Control Z to put it back where it was. Let's say for some reason I don't want this one to move, but I want this one to be the same X area as that. I'll click on this one, go down here to X, select that, Control C, go up to this one, click in there, Control V, and click out here, and it moved it. See, so that's some of the stuff I do. So I'm going to click P again to get the perspective view. Z will actually zoom in on whatever you have selected. I don't think I have anything selected right now. So if I click Z, well, I'm on that thing. But if I am not editing, I don't have anything selected, I click Z, well, never mind. So, I have this thing. Well, you say, what kind of good is this going to do me? Well, not much really. Unless you want to do some more stuff to it. Okay, watch what I do here. I'm going to drag this out. I remember I clicked Shift before dragging, and it creates another face. I'm going to do that again. And you remember I told you it's better to work with triangles than squares, but for the purpose of this, I don't care. Okay, now I'm going to select all the edges over here. I'm going to drag all those little guys out. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and save this. Tutorial. Okay. There's some different things you could do here. Like, let's go ahead and do this. I'm gonna do this way. Now, to select that, what I did was, that's kind of dangerous if you have the move tool selected, so go ahead and the picker tool, or whatever you want to call that thing, and just drag it across here. And I don't want all of these selected, so I'm going to hold Alt, click here, and drag up here. And so now I only have the ones on that edge selected. Okay, I'm going to drag these out. So now I have, this could be like the ground for a map or something, but this would only be a kind of a small area because it's not very many poly. Click a vertex there. Go over here to soft selection. Use soft selection, and I'm gonna amp up the fall off. No, amp down the. What? I don't remember what I'm supposed to. Amp it up. Okay, now you see what's happening. So that means anything I do to this vertex kind of affects the others too. So if I pull this up, oh, look at that. That's kind of nice. If I hit F, what was that? Well, I don't know if F9 is going to work in Camtasia. I'll go over here to the face thing. Control A to select all of them. I'm going to turn off soft selection. Down here to polygon properties, smoothing groups, clear all, auto smooth. And you notice how that kind of looks smoother now. Well, that's one way to do that stuff right there. See what else I want to show you. Let's call this enough for now.